Okay, Puzzle Rush. Um, yeah, I'm trying to solve as many puzzles as I can. Yes, so it usually starts with very simple ones, as you can see, like 300. And my puzzle rating is around 3,000, so 300 puzzle is quite easy for me. So most of the time, it just mating one like this, 96, that can secure a mate. And rook g4 with a rook, bishop f7, and rook f2, it is a mate. Okay, this one cannot mating one, I think. So yeah, so we have solved 12 puzzles in a row, and the rating reaches 700. So in this puzzle, we have a queen, two rooks, a bishop, a knight, and my opponent has a queen, two rooks, two minor pieces. So I'm thinking, can we just take the knight? Yeah, it looks to me just one pieces. Yeah. Okay, it's so taking the rook is wrong. It's pawn endings. Um, Thinking how can we break through defense and reaching king to g7, g4, maybe king to f5, king to g3 for e4, and then my king step in. Yeah, so in this case, I can win the pawn. Then we'll have the queen for sure. Yes. What about this one? White to move. So the bishop's pinned, cannot move. And we have a queen, three minor pieces. My opponent have four minor pieces. I have two rooks, so I'm slightly better than my opponent. So the question I assume, how can we get a better position? Can we just take the knight? Can we just take the bishop? It looks good to me. And is there any counterattack from opponent like queen e8? But I can move rook to c2. I can defend the bishop well. Yes, we're correct. Queen to g4. It looks like I have a chance to discover attack. Move the bishop to d5. I can attack the bishop and attack the queen. Therefore, I can win pieces. All right. So we have solved 17 puzzles in a row. Good job. So this one, we are aiming at the knight. The rook's protected knight. So I can check the king, forcing the king to the g file, and back to check the king and trade the rooks. Then I can win the knight. So yeah. And knight, yeah, this is a fork. Sacrifice a rook and knight f5. Winning a rook, also winning a knight. Rook to d8. So here I think it should be a very classic checkmate pattern. Queen to h6 and queen to g7. So is there any way our opponent can defend the mate? Probably not. Black doesn't have a dark square bishop. Doesn't have a queen. And rook check boss. I can just trade the rook and king e2. Yeah. Okay. So we have solved 20 puzzles in a row. So my record is 48, I remember. So yeah, it's still we haven't reached halfway of that record. But let's see. So I have probably same number of pieces on the board. I have a queen at bishop and a very good knight center. So I'm thinking, can we sacrifice? Check the king, king move to h8, and then my rook to e6, attack the queen, and maybe win the bishop back. It looks good. Otherwise, I don't see any other opportunity to gain any benefit on the board. If I take the knight, I just make the game simplified, and I don't want to trade. I don't want to sacrifice my queen with the g6 pawn. So maybe with the knight sounds better to me. But what about knight to f7? Maybe queen takes that, and if I take g6, I will trade the queen. This is what I dislike. So okay, ooh, queen g7. Maybe queen to e6. I can win the bishop. Yeah, awesome. We have 2 pawns. That's good. Okay, bishop c7. It looks like I have some opportunity on this diagonal. So maybe knight c6, attacking the queen, and if any pieces take my knight, I can take g7, and then I pin the rook. I mean, trap the rook. Any other moves? So if I take the pawn, for example, I will lose the bishop first, and if take the rook, the bishop could take back the knight, and yeah, it's a bit complicated. Knight c6. Okay, then I take the pin. All right, my rook is trapped, but maybe I can move the knight and lose half piece. That's I'm still winning pieces after all the exchange. So that's good. And so now I have reached 1200. Impressive. How about rook e8? Can I mating two? Yes. Okay. Take the pawn and rook takes. Queen takes. That's nice. Okay, this one is interesting. I think I will sacrifice the rook with a3 pawn. If bishop takes, queen b3, king to a1, queen to a3, that's a, but queen to a2, queen back to c3, queen to b2, queen to b2, that's a mate. So what about king takes? Then I play queen a6, that's a mate. Yes. Okay. King e4, my bishop is pinned, and white is going to mate me in, not mate, but to take in the bishop, it's a disaster for me. So I have to be very quick. It looks like I need to find some forcing move, or like check is kind of forcing move. So white doesn't have much choice. If the takes my knight, I would check the skewer, I would take the queen, win the queen afterwards. So if king to c4, then okay, that's it's a bit complicated. So do I have any other choice to force the white king taking my knight? If I check c2, then the king could probably go to f3. Then it become a bit hard for me to finalize the game. Queen to e3, let's see. King to f5. Or maybe queen to f3 and the king go to e6, then knight c7. Is that yeah, no. King goes to d7. It's not good. King a3, king f5, king to h3, king back to e4. No, that's not what I want. Okay, this one is a bit difficult. So now I have solved 25 puzzles. I came to yeah, reaching the 1500. So the puzzle is a bit not as easy as the previous ones. So I'm pretty sure I should start with a forcing move, like check or something. So, but taking the pawn with the knight doesn't look good to me. The queen takes that. I cannot gain anything. So queen to e3, king to c4. King to f3, king to e6. Okay, queen to h3. Then the king has to take my knight, then queen g6. But the king can go, but okay. Queen to e3, king to f5, queen to f3, king to e6, and queen to h3. So the only place is king to d5, then I can win the queen. But what about king to g6? King to g6, king to e4. That's a mate. Yes, I think I solved that. Right. G3. The knight is protecting g3. If I take the pawn, rook take, bishop take, I won something, but the bishop is trapped. Queen e2. Yeah, it's probably trapped. If bishop takes, maybe that's better because if I push pawn h4, queen takes my knight, that's not good. This knight is a bit far away from the king, so probably the best answer doesn't come from the knight. So I think the question depends on should we take with the bishop or should we take with the knight? If we take the knight, that's a forward rook take, and queen e2. Am I losing the bishop because the bishop is trapped? How come did the bishop go to g1? That's interesting. g6. Maybe I can still like move a bishop trade with the pawn. I still win pieces. But if I take with the bishop, take the knight, check, knight h4, bishop takes g3, that's still good. Take, king to g2. Knight e3. Okay, so maybe take, king to g2. Then if I play g6, take. Okay, yeah, it sounds like bishop takes better. Oh, that's wrong. Why is that? I want to review. Where did I go wrong? Bishop takes wrong. Knight takes correct. Why is that? Knight e4. There's a threat. Interesting. I don't know. I don't understand. So why is bishop takes at the beginning? G3 takes. Open up the analysis. Or take the knight. Take king g2. I still have two chances, so I need to be very, very careful. Rook a1, rook f1, queen e3. Yes, this one is quite easy. Queen d1. This one is also easy. This is endgame. Okay, so if I take the bishop, takes b3, rook b4, b2. It looks like I'm going to have a queen. Take, do. The rook cannot defend the pawn in time. Take. So if I play bishop e4, take b3. That that okay, so I have to move stay this bishop at c3 to protect b4. Yeah, I have a quick queen b1 targeting this one, but I can take f2. I think f2 king to h1. Knight f3. Take to the g1. Queen f3. Take. I think white can defend that well with queen c2. So I think it's pretty sure to take the pawn. The next question is, how can I further attack my opponent? Queen to h2? No, it doesn't look smart. Queen to knight to e2? Probably not. I don't see any. Maybe attacking the bishop. Bishop a1. Do we have any further attack? No, I think knight f3 is correct. Check. King h8. Take. Check. 2. I can win bishop. Yes. Okay. Bishop h3. Check. Take. Forcing queen g7. Yeah, this looks good. Knight c3. What can I do? So this puzzle has reached 1700. I have seen number, minor pieces, a queen, two rooks. Can I play c4? Take. Yeah, I feel like I'm still safe at center. So maybe I think the best move is to take the bishop spin, right? Yeah, also. Cool. Knight e4. It's a mating one. Queen h8. Yes. King f8. Oh, black has two queens, but check. Kings here. Check. Yeah, I can mate three. E4. Is that a mating one? 92. Yes. It's a bit surprising that the puzzles, once I reached 18, turned out to be easier than the one was like 16 or 17. This position is very interesting. Do I have any chance to mate, checkmate, take, do, check, do? Is that mate? Yes, that it is. Right. Take, check, do, queen of eight. Yes. Right, I have reached 2000. Awesome. So I have solved 38, and as I mentioned, the record I have is 48. So let's see if I can break the record. Take the pawn, knight d, take the rook. If I take the knight, I will lose the queen. G6, take my queen, I take your queen. Yeah, I don't have anything earned. So queen g2, I think, is the best move. And if I can exchange the queen and the win knight, right? Queen h1. Is that yeah? I can secure a mate. D3. Take. No. B4. Oh, queen a5. This is my favorite. That's a fork. Okay. Maybe I need to take the bishop first. Otherwise, I'll lose a g6, g square bishop. Okay, this two pawn is going to promote. That's super interesting. Aha, I need to ping the pawn first. Check. No. Ah, yeah, I can mate at EA. So I need to ping the pawn and a mate at EA. That's a very interesting one. I like that. 42. Rook E1, King E1. Check. Two. Check. That's a mate. E6. When the queen, the bishop E5. Yeah, I can take the rook. Oh, this is pawn endings. If I can take the G2, I can have a like passed pawn H4 because I can win the H3. Yeah. I take do. Yeah, I can still. Ooh, that's really bad. I made a mistake. That shouldn't be a hard one. Where did I go wrong? F4. If I take, no, I want to analysis. That's interesting. Why did I go wrong? This is super interesting chance. I hope I can reach the target of 48 because I can like break my record. Queen d6, queen e5, take. Then I can win nothing after this. But the g5, take, queen g5 and queen d6. Yeah, that's a mate. Awesome. Queen d6. What should I do? Take the. Wow, black is going to attack my king. That looks scary. And black has very good control at the center. So what should I do? Take the queen, take the pawn, check. Where can I move the king? Back to here. No, I don't want to do that. Maybe start with some forcing move. Check the king. King to d7. Check this way. Do. Okay, then maybe I can win the bishop. Yeah, it looks like the e7. No, that's more for yeah, h5. I know f5 or f7 maybe. f7, king to c8. Check. Okay. c7. Okay, that looks I can win more. But what about the king go back to e8? Check. I can still win the bishop. Queen e7. No, I don't queen. Yes. Fork. Awesome. b3. Okay, white has two rooks, but I only have one, so I have to be quick. But how can I win this position? Queen f3. So white, maybe bishop. Yeah, bishop a7. That's a very good defense. Take. Queen f3. Yeah, this one looks good. But can white counterattack? Uh, yeah, this looks good. Okay. I take the bishop, take my rook, but I can take the rook first. 47. Can I break the record today to solve 49 puzzles? Rook b6. If I take the rook for c7, I think I have to take it. I don't have any choice. I cannot check like this. E3 is not a choice. And yeah, I can take the rook is fast. Rook b3. Okay. If I move this rook here, c7. But what about queen d8? c7 still? Queen d6 or queen f6? Do yeah. I think queen d8 is good. c7, I move queen to d6. And if you have a 9 or something, I can take that. I take your rook. Awesome. Queen d5, pawn d5. Can I move c7? D6 ticks. Yes. Good. 48. Check. Bishop h6. Yeah, I think that's correct. Woo! What is oh, I know. I can win actually. I can take the bishop and then bishop h6. So I shouldn't play bishop h6. I can take the bishop and then bishop h6, forcing the black king to g8, and then that's a mate. Okay, bad. All right. So yeah, I didn't break the record. So my record is still 48. My best score today is 48. Let's see if I can break that record next time. Thank you for watching.